started. So, Matilde, thank you so much for joining us today as we talk about you as an awardee from the Shils Entrepreneur Fund. Just to introduce Matilde Hernandez Gonzalez to all of you. She is a dentist from Venezuela originally, was trained there and then came to the US and has been working at Colgate for a number of years. I had the pleasure of working with her during my time at the company. And currently she just assumed a new role with the company as manager of clinical research innovation. So really exciting to see her come into that role after spending a number of years in the professional and academic spaces supporting the company in the US and in Canada. So with that introduction, welcome again, Matilde, and I wanted to turn it over to you just to tell us a little about yourself and maybe a little bit about the new role that you're in.
Yeah. Thank you, Fati and Jamie, for the opportunity to discuss here as a recipient, as a past recipient of the Shils Award Entrepreneurial Fund. Yeah, my current position is quite exciting because it's all about innovation, what's the future could be, and looking how Colgate will move to the future, to keep learning, to keep providing oral health and giving everyone a reason to smile about.
Great. Yeah, having spent a little over 12 years with the company, you know, even though it's one of the oldest companies out there, there was always that entrepreneurial sort of undertone in everything that we did, and especially in the innovation area, and now in your role, which is going to be looking for what's the next big thing that we can bring to improve the lives of the consumers that buy the products from Colgate. So again, very exciting to have you there. So you were the recipient of the 2018 Innovator Award. Congratulations. And just maybe tell us a little bit about what it meant receiving that award, being recognized for the work that you did, maybe a little bit about what the award recognized, what you did specifically, would be really great to hear.
Receiving the award in 2018 was a special recognition, unexpected, but with an award, with such a renowned award, it also comes a lot of responsibilities. So I noticed that what I was doing, that at that time was partnering with entrepreneurs that care for people with disabilities. So we partner and we fund an app that basically help people with cognitive disabilities on their everyday life, including going to the dentist, brushing, using mouthwash, and all the oral care activities, no, with a visual guide in the app. So what the award meant for me was an empowerment to keep doing good things that do not only impact the position that I'm working as a leader, but impact the people's life and towards what I ultimately graduate as a dentist, that is to work for the smiles and people. So I hope that answered your question.
Yeah, absolutely. That was great, and I think the recognition obviously was well deserved, and part of these awards is really to surprise the person, because normally someone else will nominate you and there'll be a process where they review, and I think the work that you were involved with, obviously critically important, a group of individuals that often goes maybe not unrecognized, but not as recognized within the oral health space, because you and I know as oral health professionals, we often aren't trained to work with those individuals. We find how to do it later after we're out in practice. So wonderful. Thank you for that summary. So the third and last question, because we want to keep this short, is as an organization, we support young people who have that entrepreneurial spirit, developing ideas, possibly into a business opportunity down the road, in a number of ways, through funds and resources and so forth. So if you were to be giving a commencement address at a dental school, you can pick which school you're at, and you had to tell the graduates sort of an important piece of advice as they enter into the profession, what would that be?
The advice would be to listen a lot and unleash the power of your work and bring people in to improve the life of our patients, of people out there. So I think the more you understand the problem you are solving and you focus on real problems from real people, and in this case of the award was the most underserved population in the US, which the #1 pain point is oral care, because it's not only that we are not trained, even if you are willing and able for a patient to find you, it's a real challenge. And as long as you find that challenge and unleash the power of what you do towards a bigger cause, that will be my biggest recommendation and commencement speech at any university. So that use your power for good and solve a cause. Unleash that fire like the Shils logo that is in you.
Yeah, that's great. Wonderful. Excellent. Well, listen, it was wonderful catching up and seeing you. It's been a while since we've been even in the same room, let alone on Zoom, because of our busy careers. But it was great to be able to interview you, because we have obviously a personal relationship which goes back a number of years. So again, thank you for sharing your thoughts, and we look forward to sharing that with the broader community as we approach celebrating the anniversary of the Shils Entrepreneurial Fund. So thank you, Matilde.
Thank you.